What's going on, guys? It's your boy Corboy back at it again today with a new video. Today we are here. If y'all can't see, I already hit Prestige Master here just a little while ago, so I did that today. Also, I want to go over some things because today we have a little bit of an in-depth video. So if you can't tell, right here we are going for all of these fuckers diamond. We have finished out the SWAT and the DM10. Working on the Sarkov right now. I think this is probably going to take a little bit extra time, and then we got the AEK after that, and then we're moving right over to LMGs. But also, just so y'all know, I've already got all of the DMRs, Opal as well, over in Zombies. I'm on the last LMG that I need to be done with. I actually don't necessarily know how many more weapons I need. I'm at 23 out of 33, so we have the LMGs, so it's 26, 29, yeah, 29, god, I can't do math, and then 30, 31, 32, and honestly, I'll probably just do the Siren because I really do want to use it. But I'm probably going to just doing all of them in Zombies because, like, they're all kind of fun to use. But we're over here in multiplayer today. We're just knocking out camos. We've been grinding so fucking hard. And tonight, I also will be streaming the new Fortnite mode. And I'm going to do a video on it as well. Hopefully tomorrow or the next day. Not 100% sure yet. But we will see as soon as it comes out. And it seems interesting. I want to talk about it just because we have never seen a first-person Fortnite mode. At least a dedicated first-person Fortnite mode. So yeah. We are just out here grinding, but today I really wanted to focus on the last video that I made where I talked about the future of Halo, and I wanted to kind of dive deeper into that because there's a lot more that I think I could have said in that video that I just did not end up saying, which I guess could be, that's my fault, but there's a lot to be talked about with the game and the state of where Halo is right now. I know a lot of people, and I do want to focus on this, maybe some people don't know, because I'm going to be talking about Classic Halo here, and the importance of maybe throwing those players exactly what they want. But I do want to say, if y'all haven't yet, there is a mode over in Halo Infinite called Delta Arena. You should go check it out. It's actually just now came back out. It's a full classic Halo 2 mode. BR and SMG starts and everything. It's very good. I do recommend you go check that out. I know some people don't like the BR starts, but listen, if you like Halo 2, you like classic Halo, it's right up your alley, and it should be something you go and check out for sure. But I want to talk about, because if y'all don't know, I'm a major fan of both sides of Halo. I have my love for the 343 games, I have my love for the Bungie games, and I have my criticisms of both as well, because, well, I feel like that's what I'm supposed to do as a content creator. I have my things that I love, but I should be able to openly criticize them and talk about the issues with all of them, because guess what? It's something that I love and I care about a lot. So that's where this kind of conversation comes into play. Is should we get a classic Halo here in the future? And I do think we should. I feel like it's been something that people have wanted for a long, long while. And I do feel like Halo Studios now kind of having this new revamped look. And like I said, we'll see how that goes. We just don't know yet. They haven't put out a full game yet. Of course, they're still working on Infinite, and I don't want to judge them based off of Infinite. I want to judge them based off of their first full package that they put out with the next Halo title. But I do think the classic player base deserves a game that is more geared to them. A game that feels more akin to what they want out of Halo. Because I know everybody doesn't want the new style of Halo with how the movement works, how the weapons work, etc. And honestly, like I said, I am not opposed to that. God, I fucking hate Nuketown. This shit is so stupid sweaty. It's just not fun. And I'm trying to use a semi-auto. Well, the Sarkov. The Sarkov's good. Do not get me wrong. I like this gun a lot. But, get out of here, dude. You are an annoyance to my existence right now. Where did my shots go? Okay, sure. But overall, I do think those players deserve to have their place in a game that they can enjoy. And I do think doing something like Delta Arena actually does appeal to both sides of the community, because I feel like most people who do love the 343 games, I feel like also enjoy the Bungie games quite a bit. They may hate on Bungie fans all they want, but I think we all just kind of love Halo for, the things that it's the series that probably got most of us into games, and that's why we love it so much. I mean, it's kind of the same for me. Like, Halo is the game that really opened my eyes to FPS titles, and that's why I do love it so much, and I just love the story and the lore and how the game plays and feels. Like, to me, Halo is exactly what I look for in an FPS game. I like the skill gap with it. I'm about to leave this lobby because I can't do Nuketown right now. I'm sorry. I've been playing too much Zombies, and my brain is just not here right now. It's not at that brain rot level of fucking Nuketown. I don't know how people only play these small ass maps, because it's not fun. No. I feel like there should be a mode in multiplayer that does appeal to those kinds of players, but also should be modes that appeal to the more modern style of Halo. And I think in the campaign, you should have the option to play it in like a classic mode, or maybe even just like classic and, modern, whatever it may be, just like the new style. I don't fucking know what you want to call it. But I feel like there should be a way to kind of appeal to both sides of those people. And I know a lot of people talk about whenever it comes to saying like, well, the main issue with a lot of these things with like how new Halo plays, a lot has to do with the map design. And while I do agree there, I definitely do feel like there is a way to make the classic movement system work on new maps, or at least in the next title, maybe have, design the maps that can fit both styles of play. I feel like that is a possibility, something that could work. But also, I do think maybe we just need a full game that's like OG Halo. Like maybe that's just something that we need. Of course, I'm not a fortune teller, so I can't tell you what we're gonna be getting. But I do think that those players deserve something. And then, on top of that, I want to talk about the possibility of a reboot of the series. Because if y'all don't know, the next kind of hinted at thing, the thing that people think in the next Halo title is going to be is a Combat Evolved, like, remake, anniversary, whatever it may be. And at first when it came to talking about, oh, what if it's a reboot of the whole series? Like, what if we just start from the beginning and retell the story and build off of it from there? Kind of let Halo Studios have their new mark on it. And here's the thing. I'm not necessarily opposed to it the more that I think about it. I actually do think this would be a very good way to separate the people who love the originals, who also, just want to play those and enjoy those for what they are, and not feel like it's, taking over what Bungie did and kind of flipping the script of what Bungie originally wanted. And I do think there's a lot of things that could be done very well with that could positively affect the community. I don't know. I'm just not completely opposed to this idea of having a reboot of the series now, and I feel like that might actually be very good for the community just as a whole. So, just saying, I want to know down below, what do you all think about a possible reboot of the Halo series? How would that make you all feel as players or ex-players, whatever it may be? But also, how would you all feel about a new Halo that is more geared towards the original style of Halo with that classic gameplay loop and feel? How would you all feel about it? Like, what would you all like to see in that regards? Because, honestly, like I said, the more that I think about it, the more I'm kind of okay with it. And if you all have ever watched my content before, you would know I love both sides just equally, because I just love the entire series. So, to me, whenever I think about it, I'm kind of just like, yeah, okay, sure, give me either one. I don't care. I'll still play it. Like, I like Halo, so it's not an issue to me. But also, I think another thing that needs to be focused on a little bit more is games coming out more often, and I do hope we see that from Halo Studios, and it seems like we are. They have even said in their little thing they did at Halo Worlds that, hey, we are working on multiple projects right now. Like, they seemingly want to get out more games more often. And listen, I'm fine with that. There are series that can get away with, not doing a game every couple of years. Like, for example, like Fallout or Elder Scrolls and stuff like that. But I don't think Halo is one of those titles where we can see these massive, here's a game, and 5 years later have a new one come out. I don't feel like that does any good, and it definitely hasn't done any good with Infinite. Like, I've spoke my piece. I love Infinite. I love the game for what it is, but there definitely, there needs to be more. And with things like no campaign content ever coming out, for example, it really does affect the lifespan of a Halo game. And I do understand that when Infinite first dropped, there was supposed to be like this whole thing of, we're going to be on this for years. Like, this is going to be the game, and then it didn't perform like it was supposed to because of things not being in the greatest state whenever it initially released. It does make it hard, and I don't know. I just feel like we need to get more often. I feel like that would be the best thing that they could do for Halo currently, and god damn, what the fuck are these lobbies, man? Like, this shit is sweaty as hell. It's sweatier now at fucking 3 in the afternoon. Yeah, it's about 2 in the afternoon. It's more sweaty now than it is at fucking 12:30 at night. Like, what am I playing against, man? What is this shit? Like, this isn't fun. I'm having the least amount of fun right now. I could switch weapons to the AEK, but I don't want to. I want to get these fucking 3 kill streaks done. Like, that's what I need right now, dog. I just want these fucking kill streaks out of my way. And I still got to be using this thing, too, because I don't have it fucking mastered yet. And I'm trying to do that as well, so. Yeah, we're having a great time. Guess we're still going to be at it today. Can't wait. The brain rot's it's gonna click in here soon. I promise. That's the thing is I gotta wait for the brain rot to click in for when I play Babylon and Nuketown. Because there's a point, like, this is a weird thing that I'm just gonna say out of nowhere, but, like, when I'm playing these small-ass maps, you have to be at, like, a certain level of, like, just dead. Like, if you're playing this and you've been, like, playing something a little bit more serious, you're gonna be, like, thrown off the loop right away because it's just not how, most FPS games play. You gotta hit a level of, just brain deadness that will eventually let this click for you, and then you'll start popping off. It's weird. COD is such a weird fucking game. What are you doing? Like, you're running overkill. You're sitting in the back of the map with a sniper, but then when you finally want to push, you bring out an SMG. Like, you were a fucking weirdo. Like, I don't like you for some reason. Like, what a fucking game. That was hell. But I do want to leave us off with, where do you all want to see Halo go? Would you all be okay with a classic game? I'm talking that for more of the 343 fans, not Bungie fans. I know how you all feel. You have made it known, and I'm fine with that. My channel here isn't to diminish one side of the conversation or the other. Like, I'm here to just personally talk about Halo and what I love and what I would love to see. That is where I am at with all of this, and that is where I come from when it comes to me talking about these things. So, I do want to know, what do you all want to see whenever it comes to the next Halo title? Do you all want to see a return to classic gameplay, or do you want to see something that is more geared towards the newer style of gameplay, or do you want to see a full reboot of the series? And I've already spoke my piece on what I like to see if it's not a reboot, but we do go back to Combat Evolved. I've already stated what I would like to see and what I would prefer, because there is a lot to be said about that. Like, I just got to be completely honest. There's a lot that I can go in with that, about how I feel about it personally and what I would like to see and what I think would be good for the game. So yeah, I want to know down below, what do you all want to see? What do you all want out of the next Halo? And are you excited for it? That is another thing that I do have to make known is, well, are you excited for this game? Because if you aren't, then I feel like an area is going to set like a negative precipice. But I do want to see if people are actually excited for the next Halo title, because I know that I am personally. But other than that, though, guys, it's been your boy Coreboy, and I will catch you all later.